大家好. In this video, we're going to learn about my bedroom, 我的卧室. As you go through this video, fill in the worksheet with the correct pinyin, the correct tones, and the correct translations of the characters. Also write down a little note or a little clue about how to remember some of the characters. This could include a wee note about the radicals, or just some story that you've come up with to help you remember those characters. The learning outcomes for this video are to recognise characters for things in your bedroom, use position words to describe where things are. So the first character, 卧室, 卧室, bedroom. The way I remember this character is I imagine that this is the bedroom, and we have a bed and the bedside tables, and this is the door into your bedroom. 卧室. 你的卧室里有什么? What do you have in your bedroom? 床. 床. Now in a lot of these pieces of furniture we have a lot of wood radicals. So here we have our first wood radical. The radical at the top here is a factory radical. So you might imagine all the big factories that sell the beds. 我的卧室里有床. "这是什么?这是桌子. 桌子. Table or desk. So at the bottom here we have the wood radical. Have a think about how you can remember this part to remember that it is a desk or a table. The z here, remember we add those sometimes to nouns. 我有一张桌子. I have one table. Now this 张 is a measure word for flat objects like tables, beds, and paper. 这是什么?这是椅子. 椅子. We have another wood radical here on the left hand side this time, so it looks a little bit different. I think of this one as a person sitting down on the chair, and it's a wooden chair. 我有4把椅子. 把 is a measure word for chairs. How would you say I have 6 chairs? 我有6把椅子. 对. 这是什么?这是柜子. 柜子. A cupboard. As you can see, we've got another wood radical over on the left-hand side, and I think of this one as, like this is the cupboard, and you've got different shelves and things that you can put inside the cupboard. 柜子. 你的柜子里有什么? What do you have in your cupboard? 这是什么? 书架. 书架. Hopefully you've noticed already the 书 on the left-hand side, meaning book, and 架 is a shelf. We have again a wood radical, and we have a 力, power, and a mouth. So you might think on your bookshelf, maybe you've got some biographies of some really powerful people that have really good speeches. Just a fun way to remember it. For example, 我的书架上有很多书. There are lots of books on my bookshelf. So on this slide, we will have 3 different electronics. The first one, 电脑, 电视, 电灯. So as you can see, all of these have the electricity radical on them. The second radical, however, is different for each of them. The 脑, you might remember, is the brain, so electric brain is our computer. 电视, 视 is vision, so this is from 再见, see you again. You might recognize that part. And 电灯, this radical on the right hand side is ding, and that's where you get the sound part. But the radical on the left is the fire radical. How does fire have anything to do with the light? The very earliest lights were fire, so that is where we get 灯, a lamp or a light. 电灯。我的卧室里有3个电灯。这是什么？这是门。请打开卧室的门。打开 to open something. Remember in class I say 打开书 open 打开书 open your books. 请 in this case means please. 请打开卧室的门。窗户窗户这是 window. 请关窗户。关 means to shut something. So it's the opposite of 打开。请关窗户。Similar to 窗户，这是窗帘 curtains. The way I remember this character is that these here look like the curtains. 你的卧室里有窗帘吗？ Does your room have curtains in it? 这是什么？这是表 clock. 我的表在桌子上。My clock is on the table. I remember this character because it looks a little bit like the hands of a clock. You can see over here we've got the hands and it looks pretty much the same. Maybe you can come up with something a little bit better than that. 这是什么？这是镜子。镜子 a mirror. So on the left-hand side, can you remember this radical? It's the metal radical. And what a mirror is made of? Metal. Well, glass with a metal backing. So that might be a way that you can remember this character. 我姐姐的卧室里有镜子。你的卧室里有镜子吗？ So now we're going to talk about prepositions. These are position words. The first one you might have seen already. 里 which means in. 卧室里上 means on. 桌子上 and 下 means below. 床下. Now there's two different structures that we can use. They look a little bit confusing, but when you take them to pieces, hopefully you can understand how they work. So the first one is noun A plus 在 plus noun B plus preposition. The second one, noun B plus preposition plus 有 plus noun A. Now that sounds very confusing. What does it look like? For example, the first noun, 柜子, our wardrobe, 在, in, on or at, 卧室, bedroom, 里, inside. So literally this is the cupboard is inside the bedroom. So the preposition always attaches itself to the noun. Okay? So the second example using the second structure, 卧室里, inside the bedroom, 有 has, 柜子, a wardrobe or a cupboard. Inside the bedroom, there is a cupboard. So we use the word 有, have, but it kind of means there is, there has. The second example using 上, 表, 在, 桌子上. So the clock is on the table. 桌子上, on the table. Using the second structure, 桌子上有表. On the table, there is a clock. Now using 下, 书在床下. The 书 is under the table. Using the second structure, we can say 床下有书. Under the bed, there is a book. So log on to Quizlet and test yourself. and write down one sentence describing where an item is in your room, using one of these preposition words. Also, if you have any questions or if there's any areas that you don't quite understand, write them down now so you won't forget them and we can discuss them in class later. 再见。